brightening up at least a little bit today. I never saw the sun come out at my house. In fact, at one point I went outside and I was like, is it about to rain? It stayed humid all day and just kind of these overcast, dreary type of conditions, right? Observed highs just slightly lower than what we had projected because of all of the things I just notated. 75 Gatesville, Temple, and Waco. 80 on the Dock College Station, 82 over in Brownwood this afternoon, where I simply had the sun come out to the northwest. I know that my husband was traveling up there for work today, and he was mentioning on the phone the sun was out there, and I was like, well, it never came out here. But yeah, so we're going to remain humid in the overnight hours. We've been doing that all week. Going to remain nice and warm, way above the average, and also breezy. It has been the case the past couple of days, gusting up to 15 miles an hour out of the south, still 74 and clean right now. You can hear my allergies are definitely still going. So 70s in general for right now. We only go down about 10 degrees in the overnight hours. Going to be in the 60s. You can see some very light activity on radar down towards the Brazos Valley if that's hitting the ground. No accumulations anticipated. Dry and warm for the next. Good afternoon. The sun never really broke through the clouds for the most part, at least not in our central and southern counties. Throughout the day today, stayed humid all day. I tried to go on a walk earlier this morning and was getting hot rather quickly because of the humidity, of course. So mostly cloudy skies, as you could tell, looking out over downtown Temple. I just didn't see those breaks, and that's why we didn't end up at 80 degrees most of the viewing area. Only a couple of folks did into this afternoon. It is now 5:13 and 74 degrees, completely cloudy still here in Temple. Winds have been up as well. My allergies, yep, nothing's going to change about this over the next few days. The mountain cedar is definitely up, and other things that are just irritating a lot of Central Texans. I was at the doctor today and she was notating, I don't think you're sick, I think you have allergies. I think a lot of people do right now. Feels like temperatures close to actual temperatures right now. 80 Comanche, Brownwood. They had the sun come out in our northwestern counties versus the rest of the viewing area. Most of us have stayed humid and mostly cloudy throughout the day. 74 Marlin right now, 82 College Station. Zoomed all the way out. Maybe you're traveling across the country. I know my mom is flying home right now and she made it just in time. She was up in the northeast and they are getting drenched with rain and or snow. You could tell Texas, neighboring states, for the most part, calm and quiet once again. Now, there may be a little bit of light drizzle entering the Brazos Valley here shortly. I did see that on radar down near San Antonio. Otherwise, we are just staying cloudy and well above the norm throughout the rest of the day. In the overnight hours, we're going to bottom out in the 60s. So the unusually warm weather pattern, very spring-like type of conditions. Nothing is going to change about this over the next couple of days. The rest of the work week is going to stay pretty much how it has been. Winds out of the south tomorrow morning. Could see patches of fog here and there. It doesn't look like on Fog Tracker that it's going to be super thick anywhere, but it is a possibility. Tomorrow morning we will be in the 60s, humid and breezy. Looking like potentially we're a tick warmer tomorrow afternoon. We'll see if the clouds break up. I think that they probably will more than they did today as we head on into Thursday afternoon. Another warm one Friday. You could see we bottom out in the lower to mid 60s again. Could see some fog that morning, that afternoon, right back up into the 70s and 80s across the viewing area. When does this pattern shift? Well, it's going to be Saturday night into Sunday. Interesting thing here, between lunch and now, models have started to agree that potentially this cold front slows down. That could impact Sunday's forecast primarily. Yes, that is the Super Bowl. So that's why you want to stick with us on frontal timing. We'll get a little bit better idea as we inch closer to the weekend on the timing, if it is going to go through rather quickly or if it does stall out for a significant time period. That's when you can see those daytime drastic differences in high temperatures when a front does stall out. We see that a lot here in Central Texas. So you can see winds will shift out of the north at some point Saturday night or Sunday. Right now I'm still keeping highs in the 60s on Sunday, which versus mid to upper 80s Saturday. Yeah, there's going to be a drastic contrast either way, likely for the viewing area. Rain chances begin multiple days of decent shots for rain Monday through Wednesday of next week. So we'll wait it out and see. These blobs right here is what I call them. Way too early to tell you too much about that. So the cold front is the main theme of the 7-day forecast I'm about to show you. Essentially, we are going back to where we should be situated this time of year.